Production in the building. I'm finna go subscribe to your ass right now. That shit sucks.
All right, so the year is 2022. At the start of the year in January, I had a deal with a company. They offered to let me make my own movie. Like, they'll finance it and I can produce and make my movie and they'll distribute it. The kind of movie they wanted, I didn't really give a fuck about making. Like, I didn't really care to make it. So I just kind of used it as, okay, I'll just make an experimental film. You know what I'm saying? Just do something along the lines of that they want. My main focus was this other film that I had called Jarrell's Girls. And this film was like my heart and soul. Like, I believed so much in this film. And at this point in time, I never made two films in 1 year before. So I said, okay, I'll finance Jarrell's Girls myself, and then I'll use their money to make whatever crappy film that they want. I remember I had a film and I sent it to them and they didn't like it. They were like, oh, hey, we want you to do something more like a street film. I'm like, oh, fuck. Okay, I did something street, like a street kind of concept in 2017, like a web series. That was the first time I ever did something like that. And it was cool, you know what I'm saying? I liked it, but that wasn't like something that I wanted to, I guess, continuously do. Like, I like making comedy films. That's my main thing. So when they said that, I was like, okay, damn. Once again, I'll just use it as an experiment, right? Just make some kind of wild film to, you know, please them or whatever, just so we could still do two films in a year. That was the whole goal with that film, was just like, let me just do two films in a year. So my friend DeMarcus, he had a film concept that he sent me in like 2017, 2018. And I remember when he sent it to me, like, it was trash. I was like, all right, I really don't care about this. I really don't feel like making no crap like this. And it just wasn't good enough. It was like 20 pages, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of pushed it to the back burner. So when they told me they wanted a street film, I was like, oh, okay, well, hey, let me go take this concept that DeMarcus gave me a couple years ago, and then I'll try to make that into a feature film. That's what I did. I took those 20 pages, I extended it to 40 pages, and then I brought in another writer, and he helped me extend it to like 60 pages. And it was like, boom, okay, here's the film. I gave that film to them, and I was like, oh man, we love this film. Go ahead, go into production with it. Cool, whatever, who really gives a fuck, right? Because my main focus was Jarrell's Girls. Fast forward, now we're in June. We're shooting that film, June 2022. Once again, I'm using this. What the plan was we were gonna shoot that film, and then we were gonna shoot Jarrell's Girls, okay? And we were gonna use that film as our practice film. You know what I'm saying? Like, we were gonna use it as, okay, we're gonna get our feet wet. We're gonna, you know what I'm saying, learn how to work as a crew. Like, I was using like these crew members that never like worked together before. So we're gonna do that, figure out our kinks. By the time we get to Jarrell's Girls, we're gonna be freaking great. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be very cohesive. We're gonna be able to film the hell out of Jarrell's Girls, and it's gonna be a 20 times better film than this film we're doing in June. What happens at the end of June is the money that we have for Jarrell's Girls is gone. The money just for the sake of this video, it disappears. It's out of my hands. I'm distraught, you know what I'm saying? I'm destroyed, very depressed, whatever it is. But what happens is all I have is this other film now, this other throwaway film that I really don't even give a fuck about. But in my mind, I'm like, damn, wait, I did make a whole other film, like, still, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I should still try to put some energy into that. I edited that film, I gave it to the production company, and they're like, oh, okay, cool, it'll be out next year. I'm like, damn, I've never had a film like that long in between, I guess, like distribution, because I'm always, you know, on it myself. So knowing that this film's future is now in the hands of another production company was like, oh wow. Keep in mind, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was weird that it's coming out next year, but at the same time, I don't care, because I don't really care about this film. Like, I don't care what happens with this film. I don't expect to make any money off this film. I don't give a damn. Next year comes 2023. The release date was July 11th, 2023. The film I'm talking about is called No Disrespect. Okay, and that film went everywhere. It exploded, honestly, all over the freaking US because of the two viral clips of a guy curving a bullet. Shout out to my guy, Kenneth Wilder. And because of a guy talking to his wife and telling her that he's been fucking to pay the bills around the house. Shout out to my guy, Phoenix Washington. Those two clips got so many views across TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everywhere. For a month straight, I couldn't, like, you couldn't go anywhere without, at least on social media, without seeing that clip eventually, or one of those clips eventually. So this movie went so freaking viral. So the whole point of me talking about this film right now is because I didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so weird to me that this film that I didn't give a fuck about was doing all of this, and it was having all of this success. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just so weird to me when all of this stuff was happening and I didn't feel anything. Like, people would always ask me, like, man, how do you feel about this? I was like, I don't know. I don't care, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't care. Like, I wish this was Jarrell's Girls. Like, I wish this film was going viral and making all this money and doing all this praise and, you know, doing all of these things. But it's like this film that I just was thrown away, really pissing my ass off on, just freaking got all of these accolades and is making all this money. It's #1 on Tubi and so popular and everybody loving it and stuff. It was like, it just felt weird. It's like I didn't want to shit on my own movie, but I'm just like, okay, well, all right. And so the whole lesson of this is like, you just can't call it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really just can't call what is going to be successful, what is going to work. And you can want and plan and think that something is going to work, but then just something that you really didn't even care about really takes off, like how No Disrespect did. It's just, once again, at the end of the day, just so very freaking weird. I counted up like all of the impressions that I could even find. Like, I'm sure there's some that are out there that I haven't, but it's over 100 million impressions throughout all social media. I don't think y'all understand what 100 million impressions truly means. A clip can get like 1 million impressions, like on Instagram. Like when a reel gets 1 million views, that's like, holy crap, wow. Imagine 100 million of those views. That's what No Disrespect was doing. Still to this day, in 2025, I am flabbergasted that it is continuously still going viral. And it's just, for anybody who asks me, hey, how do you feel about that? Like, what does that mean to you? It's just weird. I feel weird, and it's just, I'm thankful for everybody who does enjoy the film and who does like the film, like I really am. But for me, I think it's weird, and I hope that a film that I do love, because I think No Disrespect is cool, like I'm not shitting on it, but I do hope a film that I do love eventually does go viral and, you know, make so much money and gets accolades and stuff, because I'm sure it'll feel a lot better than what I feel about No Disrespect. So, lesson of this video, can't call it, nigga. You never know what's gonna happen. Shit, this video could get 1 million views, you know what I'm saying? Who knows? And I'm not expecting that at all, but it's like you really just don't freaking know. So if you like this video, you guys can, you can subscribe and like, and hopefully you watch other videos on my channel about my films and my SVS journey.
I've been trying to reach new heights, yeah.